So a 5 Series has decided, after 3 years of loyal service, that it'd like to try and kill me. It's got an exhaust leak. So I'm currently driving something which is not the 5 Series, you might notice, but watch the power here, look at this. Oh, it didn't stand a chance. So I'm on my way now to look at a new car, which will be a new daily driver, and it has the potential to be the new daily driver. What it's not is the 5 Series replacement. The 5 Series just needs some TLC. Should we repair it or should we just throw it away and get another? Well, I bought that car 3 years ago, just before something big in the world happened. And I didn't realise, but that big thing that happened has turned the used car market on its tits. Everything that used to be a grand, 1,500 quid, is now 3 or 4 grand. So to repair the 5 Series won't actually cost that much, but it's at the end of its tax, MOT and insurance, all in this same 1 week that's coming up, and I just fancy getting a new daily driver. And I've had a good think, I've been thinking about it, because every daily driver that I've bought recently for the past 5 years or so has always had to be an estate of some kind, so I kind of fancy a saloon or a hatchback or maybe even a little coupe. But yeah, we've got an opportunity to try something else. We're going to take life by both barrels, aren't we? Because I'm getting old now and I don't know my place in life anymore. Having a new daily driver might just give me the dopamine I need to make it through this year. I'm quite excited to have a different daily driver just for a little bit. So we're going to see a car today. I'm bringing you along for the run. I've spoken to the guy already. He's got a couple of different cars for sale, and he's more than happy for me to do some videoing. So we're gonna go and have a look and see if we can get myself a new daily driver. Let's go. Right, we've arrived. So you might be able to tell what kind of car we're looking at. Let's just squeeze around here. Hey? We need something different from the 5 Series, right? Something different from the 5 Series, right? So, naturally, it's going to be a Corsa B, yeah? With the Momo steering wheel. Maybe. Maybe. Could it be a Unimog? Could it be a Unimog? Have you seen it yet? You've probably seen it already, haven't you? Let's just squeeze back through here. Here she is, look. So remember, we're looking for something totally different to the 5 Series, yeah? Something that's just gonna get me from A to B, yeah? Just from A to B, right? Just from A to B. So all we need is just to go from A to B. 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 I don't think this one works. We're gonna have to try and find another one. Excuse me, mate, this car I've come to look at doesn't seem to be moving.
Must be user error.
She's a good runner, but she doesn't seem to move.
Definitely user error. You've got to put it in gear, mate.
Hang on. So I was in neutral. I went into drive. Oh, it's moving now, it's working. Thanks for that, mate, thanks for fixing that. Right, so we just need to get from A to B, as I was saying, right? What size is this engine again, sir?
505cc.
Right, Okay, so it's got 505 cc's, which is just the right amount of cubic capacity. It's got 2 pedals, which obviously I love. From having the 5 Series for so long now, I couldn't go back to a manual daily driver, absolutely no chance. So look, you can drive this with one hand. Sounds just like a 125 scooter, yeah. Got JVC radio. Tell you what, it's quiet. It's definitely refined, isn't it? Making my way downtown. Indicators. So, what do you think? It's actually quite luxurious. We've got leather seats, got windows, steering wheel. It's doing 60 kilometers an hour, which is just about enough. We'll slow that down. Left foot brake. And go right here. We're not going to go on the bypass because I don't really want to die. Up, speed camera van approaching from the left, but will not trouble him, no worries. So yeah, I want a car that I can just jump in and know it's going to work. I don't want to have to piss about with any of these German inefficiencies. I just want a nice smooth ride so I can forget all my feelings and just cruise about. What better car? You can barely feel the vibrations at all. See the police car there, but I'm not even slightly worried about it. You might think I've gone a bit nuts, but I wanted something completely different, and I think this is it. And it'll be good content for the channel if we take something like this on track, don't you think? As long as it goes into drive and drives. So yeah, I'm at Westview Garages at Selby. And what more could you ask for? I'll take it. Yeah.
I think it's 7,500.
That's too much. You've got some more stuff kicking out. Is this actually 7 grand?
Yeah.
Right.
2016.
Yeah. Anyway, you've got to pay. I don't think I can afford the one with the leather seats, but there's some other stuff kicking about. Let's just tell you what, we'll just let him park it because I'm not gonna buy it, am I? Not for 7.5 grand. I'll let you park it back, sir. I don't think it's the one for me.
No.
Sorry. Have you got anything else? I do quite like silver BMW saloons. Silver BMW saloons. Right, so this garage specialises in micro cars, right? But they also do a little bits with Bavarians, yeah? With the blue and whites. Now they've got a couple of cars here today, which we're going to be looking at, not just micro cars. So the car I've actually come to look at, is that a BMW Car Club Great Britain keyring?
Silver Surfer in the flesh.
Is this one, which is a 530i saloon. It's a Manuel. It's got some AC Schnitzer alloys, and it used to be the daily driver of someone that works here, right? Are they 4D or 3D? Oh, hello. It's got a bit of brown coming through. Right, so now this is the vehicle, right? Well, this is one of them. This is the main one that I want to come and look at, but there's a couple here as well. So this is a 2002 E39. E39 has been on the radar for a while now. So obviously it's very similar to the 5 Series, but quite different at the same time. Petrol, manual, saloon. It's even got, remember when my 5 Series came with these? That's a good sign, isn't it? Can I just pop that off while I'm here? I mean, surely any respectable buyer got to get 100 quid off if you see that. No wood interior, black sport, needs a hoover. 20p, nice. So this is owned by one of the guys who runs this garage. It was used as a daily driver for a little while, but not at the minute. It's 530i, which is the 6-cylinder M54, same as in the drift car. Oh, what's some TLC? No washer jets. That looks new at least. Intake boots new. Headlights are a suitable amount of cloudy. Bumper's nice and stone chipped. Yeah, she's not a minter, but it could be a daily, couldn't it? It could be a runabout. A car that I don't have to care too much about. It hasn't got the Empires on it, but it has got the Imperial tyres on the AC Schnitzer 18s. Drilled and grooved discs. So we've got two options with this, right? So I reached out to Pete who works here, because he's always got cars, right? And I says, have you got any cars? And he says, yes, I've got a couple of cars. This is one of them. Now he's planning to get paintwork and stuff done to it to make it smarter, and then try and sell it for good money, because these are doing good money. This will be a good bit less than that if we take it with its imperfections, right? With its bit of brown here and there. The car itself still pretty good underneath, so I'm told. But this isn't the only one, because yes, so this is his current daily driver, and it's another car which I've been very interested in. I've been looking at online. So it's an E65 7 Series. This is a 730D, so M57 3 litre diesel. So petrol 6-speed manual 3 litre, automatic diesel, turbo diesel, yeah. These have got a reputation for being even worse than the E61 for electronic issues. E39s haven't, have they? There's something special about an E39, but value for money on these things. Now these cars are worth very similar money. This is a 2008 LCI, proper nice car for the money, right? That is old now, that's a 20-year-old car. I've just seen the bits of brown all over it. So why don't we get something newer for the same money, such as an E65 like this. Look, it's even got the wood grain ready to go. So with an E65 being a little bit moderner and a bit more posher, being a 7 Series, you get stuff like heated and electrical adjustable seats, standard, lovely wood trim, I'm sure a lot of them come with that. It's just a nicer, newer car. Is it going to be nicer to drive than an E39? Well, you'd think not, right? You'd think, because the E39s drive the best, but what's the chances that all the suspension and everything's going to be in a little bit better condition with the car being 5 or 6 years newer? So there's two silver saloons that we're considering, but there is a third silver saloon that we're considering. Right, so we're just round the back of this garage, and the last car is not this silver saloon E36. It's not that, that's track car of the guy we just saw earlier. No, the third car is this E36 saloon, another silver surfer. So that's 3 silver BMWs we've looked at, all slightly different. Obviously this is the oldest one. This is a 97 R-Edge 323 Sport, right? This is the most expensive by 50%. So yeah, these are doing big money these days, even with the OZ kind of not very nice wheels, are they? But this is 323, so M52 2.5 litre Manuel. Oh, it's a bit chromy. It's got some kind of Recaro replica Cobra seats, bit of Alcantara suede on the go. Nice interior, not really seen that before. Do you reckon that's been recovered to match the front, but then the front's going a bit, it's a bit Accord Type R-ish with the green. I don't think it's meant to be green though, I think it's just a little bit old. So this is the third car that's for sale anyway. This is the third silver saloon. It just so happens that they're all silver saloons by chance. What do you think to it? So this is my least favourite, to be honest. I'm just looking at it because it got offered. It's definitely for sale now. This and the E39 are 100% for sale, but the 7 Series is currently the lad's daily, so he's not too keen on selling that, so we might have to find one of them elsewhere if we do decide it's going to be the 7 Series. It's the E39 which I'm thinking that I want mostly of all, but it is in a little bit worse condition than what it did. You know when you look at a car on pictures, everything looks nice on pictures, hey? Yeah, we're in Selby, so anyway, we're looking at this. This is pretty clean. It's a saloon. There's a lot of silver E36 saloons around at the minute. They seem to have risen up the track car scene anyway. So it's pretty clean. There is a tyre currently resting on it. That's less than ideal, isn't it? Is that hiding anything? No. Get you there, mate. Oh, you've got a bit of vegetation going on. Back arches. I'm not gonna get too close there. It doesn't look too bad. Let's have a look. I think he said it's got an M50, and I think it's got a 315 LSD as well, which is why it's worth, or certainly why the asking price is a little bit more than the other two cars. Even things like these M50 manifolds now, what used to be 50 quid or whatever, they're now, yeah, these are now like 250, 300 really, with the fitting kit especially. It's very clean under here. Standard airbox, standard rad, everything's pretty factory. It has got some suspension on it, I can't remember what he said. That's SPC camber bolts, the Bowden cable for, did it used to have cruise control? That's interesting, isn't it? This all looks like it's been touched. Those, that's weird. Maybe this is a track car mod. There's two pipes there that would normally heat the throttle body, so there's been some kit put on it, I guess. Looks pretty good though. Everything's mostly dry. The power steering reservoir has got a bit of murk on it, but not too much. Exhaust manifold looks good. This looks like a very well presented car. Got some front roll bar on there, but this is like a fast road track car. I don't think it's for us, but it's nice to have a look at it, isn't it? I would like an E36 saloon. I'd probably get one where the bonnet closes though, if I had to pick. I don't think I want a daily 3 series. I think I'm a 5 series and above on the daily now. Is that, yeah, it's nice and free. What is that steering wheel all about? Huh? Come on. Don't want to get too in depth. Has it had a bit of paint? There's silver paint on there, isn't there? We'll tell him about this, hey? So yeah, that's the third option anyway. Well, the fourth. But obviously we'll discount the microcar straight away. It's also got, look at them, you recognise those brakes, don't you? Yeah, they're the Porsche 4-pots which I had in the M3, which currently sit on my drift car because I've not taken them off yet. Anyway, we're going to go now. We're going to have a better look at the E39 and take it for a test drive with the 3 stripes. Right, we're going to take the E39 out just to see what it drives like. Obviously we know the visuals aren't perfect. Interior's good though, look. That seat's nice. A bit there as you'd expect, but nothing terrible. It's got the standard blue, I have to come around and do that properly. It's got the standard blue parcel shelf of any car of this era. Is that visible? Yeah, just about. Just saw a little dent in this door as well when I was getting in. So she's not perfect. Right. Also can't tell what the mileage is, because it doesn't seem to say. Can you see it? Looks like there was some kind of tape or something on here at one point, but no odometer. Although it looks like we've got a lot of pixels, which is nice. Is that the screen that goes, or is it that one? B39s are pixel eaters, aren't they? Hang on, there's a bit of the theme developing here. Another one! What is that? I've never seen that before. Have you seen that before? It's not a washer bottle, is it? I can feel that there should be something here, but... Is that the washer bottle? Nah. So we're off to a good start on this test drive. Let's just sit in the car and wait for the mechanic to fix it for us. We'll talk about the interior a little bit. It's a bit shiny. This piano black trim. I guess it's very of the year, isn't it? Is the aircon working? That'd be nice. We'll give that a minute to warm up, shall we? The aircon does seem to work.
Work the bonnet?
Yes, sir. Oh, this is working, which is nice. What have we got? GPS, television. TV obviously won't work anymore. The screen looks a bit dim and it's very scratched. It's almost like someone's been trying to pretend it's a touch screen or something. Can you see that? Got the brightness up to the max, but it's still... That's a shame. Someone's made a mess of that screen. 20-year-old this car. How's this? Oh no! Uh-oh. Right, you couldn't feel that, but it's got the sticky fifth, which is a gearbox out job to fix. It's not terrible. You can still use the car, no problem.
Working, yeah?
Yes, sir. Oh, it feels a lot better. All good? This is absolutely disgraceful. Surely the chair's not all the way back, is it? Oh, the chair, the runners. Either there's something stuck in the chair or the runners, or there's something stuck in the runners. Look at all that muck. Wow. So this car has been stood for a little while. Now we can't clear the windscreen because the washer jets don't exist. Okay, it's kind of... So we're in stone cold, it's not been run for a while. That does explain the fifth. It will get better when it warms up. So let's just go for a little drive down the bypass. It's a little bit smoother than the micro car. I think the discs and the brakes are just needing a bit of clearing. I can hear like a chitter chatter. So remember, this is a 530i, so it's the same engine that we've got in the drift car. Good engine, one of BMW's best, many people would say. Oh. Wonder if it'll have a clutch delay valve. Oh, there's a can of something in the footwell. Now I will tell you one thing, they've not had a chance to prepare the car. We've been speaking about the car for a week or so, but our man there has been helping us, has got a newborn child with him, so he's not quite had the time to look over the car. We've just been speaking about it, and immediately we've got a traction control warning light. I did not press that, and it won't go off. Okay, so we've got an issue with either an ABS sensor or something. Got a bit of a wheel wobble as well, can you see that? Or is the GoPro stabilising it too much? Oh, and I can really feel it through the wheel as well. Could that just be because the discs need cleaning up a little bit? I don't know. There's definitely a little bit of oscillation somewhere, and I'm guessing it's the front wheels going by, the way the steering wheel is going side to side like that. She definitely wants some TLC. And still no indication of what the mileage is. I had a look on the MOT history. It's not been on the road for a couple of years. I think it was about 100. I think we're about 140,000. So steaming up a little bit. So let's get the de-steamer on the go. Whoa, that's got some power. Ah, safety camera. I hope you're keeping everyone safe in that van. It's weird, it seems to drive straight-ish. The steering wheel's on a little bit of piss. Just a little bit of piss. So yeah, definitely a sensor issue or something with the traction control light being on. Also, the sensor for the outside temperature is also showing -40, which is basically the sensor saying, was it an open loop or something like that? Hello, Mr. Lorry. The fans are making a bit of a weird noise as well on the climate control. Kind of sounds like maybe the bearing in the blower motor. Okay, so yeah, blower motor bearing perhaps, exterior sensor, wheel speed sensor, wheel wobble, and the leather is making a bit of a creaky noise behind me. Something going on there, but the interior is in decent shape. Look at that passenger seat, that's lovely. Sport seats as well, so we've got our extended support there for our legs. 5-speed, they were a 6-speed in the E46 around this age, maybe a bit later than this, the 6-speed came out. But yeah, the steering's definitely on the piss a little bit. This steering wheel's had some use. I'm gonna guess the mileage is 140, 150 or something like that. It's got to be. Got some chavvy black badges. I don't like seeing stuff like this, 'cause I know people fit them, but you know, what does it tell you about the owner? Well, the 5 Series that I've got, the black one, the E61, came with these badges all over it when I bought it as well, and it's just not nice to see, is it? This dual zone pockets in the door card's quite nice. Ashtray, oh, there's a few quid in there. Hello. Yeah, this is all very normal. Well, it seems to be going all right, other than the screen's starting to go. Oh no, that's a shame, isn't it? As it's warmed up, can you see? This screen has started to go just here. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? See, all these cars obviously getting to the age where they're at now, they're all getting pretty old, right? I got enough room just to boot this? Not really. But the engine seems pretty strong, so. I mean, the M54 is not the concern here, is it? It's everything around it. It's vastly different to an E60 inside. I mean, obviously it feels a lot older, but I mean, not having the iDrive and all that up here definitely feels solid. I could do without, there's like a rattle or something in that. There's something in the door card or something. The armrest's not as good as the E61 either. I don't think it pulls forward, it's just kind of there. But it's comfortable enough, as you'd expect. Oh, that's the 3rd time I've got my foot stuck under something. There's a bit of piece of trim, maybe not in the right place, or I'm just not used to having to use a clutch in a 5 Series. Honestly, when I found out this was a manual, I was a little bit disappointed. But I guess it will save on the fuel bills using it daily, right? Being a 3-litre petrol. This is probably the entry-level petrol that you'd want as well, isn't it? You wouldn't want anything lower than a 3-litre, I don't think. Yeah, the transmission and everything feels pretty good. The steering wheel's a bit weird. What do you think? It's definitely got some issues, isn't it? But what 20-year-old car isn't going to have issues? That's a bit of a shame to see. It's not got the dead pixels up there, but it has on the LCD. See, right, maybe I should have bought an E39 a long time ago. You know, when E39s were 15 years old rather than 20 years old. Maybe I should be buying the 15-year-old car, not the 20-year-old car. Or maybe I should be buying a 10-year-old car. Maybe I should get like a 1 Series or something. Or maybe not a BMW. Maybe I should be getting a 16-plate micro car and really pushing the boat out. But the car seems alright. It's not without its faults. So they've told me what they want for the car when they were going to sell it, but this is not in the state they were going to sell it, and they do say they'll take an offer on it as it is now. What do you think it's worth? Be interested to know. These cars used to be not a lot of money, did they? They used to be, you know, shed money, really, but those days are past us. But those days are well behind us now. We can't, you know, cling on to that too much. It probably wants, that rubble at the front could be so many things. You'd probably just want to replace the suspension at the front, eh? But I mean, these tyres, it's got these AC Schnitzers on budget tyres, so maybe it just wants some decent rubber going on, or some different wheels. I don't think I'd want it on these wheels. I'd probably prefer it on the original sport wheels, or if not the M parallels. But just look at that. I mean, it's hard to, yeah, I don't know, chaps. Do I want another old BMW in my life? It's not like I can do what our lad in Germany does the M35810-9 guy, where he'll buy this, he'd buy something like this no problem, wouldn't he? And then he'd spend 5 grand on bits to restore it. And then you'd be like, well, I've got, you know, 10 grand or whatever in an E39, but maybe that's what it's worth. Of course, the parking sensors don't work. Why would they? Right. So this has been a bit of a different video where we've been looking at cars. What do you think? What should I go for? Hey? It is nice inside though, eh? Oh! Hang on a minute. I did see this before, but I forgot about it. Holy shit. Now, if you don't work, I'm definitely walking away. Oh shit. Okay. Okay then. Oh yeah. Okay. Now this changes everything. Shit. Needless to say, oh, it does slide forward. It does slide forward. Got some rubbish kicking about, but it does slide. Okay, that also changes things. Needless to say, if you've got a car that you want to try and sell me, if it's a silver BMW saloon, then you probably got a good chance. If you've got something that you'd like to discuss with me about, maybe you've got something like this just in maybe better condition with a slush box. Although I shouldn't want an auto, should I? I should go for the, oh, it makes me a driver, doesn't it? It makes me a real petrol head if I prefer manuals. No, I would probably prefer an auto. But yeah, needless to say, if you've got something that you think I might be interested in, let me know. Because I'm putting this video live next. This is the next video I'm going to release. And I am actively still looking. I'm going to have to daily my E46 for the time being. Did I put that handbrake back on? I didn't. Oh, treats. Yeah, it's definitely not without its faults, and obviously we know the bodywork isn't too clever, but there is the option. So with this car, we've got 2 options. We can take it as it is, make an offer, assuming they accept, and take it as it is, or we can ask them to fix all the imperfections, certainly visually, bits on that door and stuff like that, get the bodywork fixed up, maybe try and source some original wheels, fix the vibration, fix all the sensors. Just we can buy it off them as, like, you know, a refurbished one almost, which obviously will put the price up then again. Or do we just have it as it is and just, you know, because obviously it's not going to stop running anytime soon, is it? It'll get me to the shops, it'll get me to the gym. That's all it needs to do. Oh, right, a lot to think about. Oh, what's going on here? So yeah, I feel like if they put it in for paint, then it's going to be pretty much it's going to be like a respray pretty much of the car, and then, you know, you're going to be talking, you know, a lot of money, aren't you? It's going to be 4 figures at least, even for a blowover. What do you think of the AC Schnitzer wheels? Maybe it wants lowering a little bit for him, but not teabag. It's not the wheels I'd have chosen on them, but it could be a lot worse, right? Look at that thing. That thing just looks stunning, just as it came from the factory. Oh, discussions. Go on. You can also recommend me something totally different if you want. If you really feel like I should be driving something more regular on the day-to-day, there's a B5.5 Passat over there as well. Or maybe a Golf. I wouldn't mind a Golf GTD, like a Mark 7 GTD or something, but that's a lot of money still. I don't think we can do that. It's a shame about the screen. Well, I'm going to go back into the office now and report the faults found. Maybe talk a little bit about money, but we're not buying the car today, so don't worry about it too much. By the time you're watching this video, I still need a car, so look forward to seeing your recommendations. Thanks for watching. Let me know what it was like to watch. Hopefully the audio's not too bad. We're just doing a au natural. We're just doing a raw GoPro video today, so yeah, thanks for watching. I'll get a bit of a reflection. It's not got tints, which is nice, eh? Thanks for watching. Goodbye. That is a nice car. As is the micro car.